Hey everybody, Mr. Regan here, and if you're watching this video, you clicked on the Mystery Cube review, where we're going to be reviewing some of the important features found in a typical science lesson, along with how to navigate everything that you see in front of you so that you can complete the lesson to the best of your ability. So starting with the very first slide, you'll notice that we have these different features in the corner to kind of help you navigate what we're going to be doing today. So first and foremost, obviously you clicked on the review video so that you understand this lesson. And the other two here, the one on the top left, is how you're going to navigate through our lesson. So as you click through the slides and as you complete each of the different slides and read the information, they will follow in order. So you're never going to be jumping around, bouncing around. They will always go in numbered order from slide 1 all the way to, in this case, slide 10. Now, in the top right corner, you'll see there's this expand slide presentation. And one thing to keep in mind is as you're going through this, if you're having trouble seeing whatever it is you're looking at, you can hit the present button and it will obviously zoom in for you so you can see whatever it is you need. You can obviously hit the escape button at any point. That way, if you are looking at an image or want to see what's written clearer, you can always click on that and see it a little better. So think of it like an automatic zoom button. As we progress through the lesson, the next thing you're going to see is your lesson learning targets. Think of these like, what am I going to be doing today? What are we focusing on? There'll be a question that we're looking to answer in some way. There'll be some big ideas that we're going to be exploring, some skills that we're looking to either master or improve upon, and some big vocab that we're going to be using and working with throughout the lesson. As we continue on, you'll notice that there is an activity background and directions. As you go through any lesson or tasks that we have, if you ever see this background section here, what that is a little information that's going to help you understand what it is you're either doing for that task or whatever it is you're doing for the entire lesson. So this background helps us to understand what's going on within this entire lesson so it makes a little bit more sense. And then the directions are obviously things that we need to complete in order to, well, complete that task or lesson or whatever it is that we're doing. In this case, the background information and directions explain what to do for the next set of tasks. As we go through, you'll notice in the top right-hand corner, you have a task number so that you know where you're at, or if you're communicating with people, what one you're working on. You can always say, hey, I'm on task 1 or I'm on slide number 4, whatever you need. Some of the slides will have these help buttons. Sometimes they'll have video. Sometimes they'll have documents, things to help you complete whatever it is you're looking at with that task or with the activity. Along with there might be things down here in the speaker section. So in this case, we have some prompts. If you drag and pull this bar here, you can obviously zoom in and out on the slide. And as you go through the slides, you'll notice that each of them are numbered task 2. And then if you notice here, after task 2, we have our dinosaur with our stop sign. If you ever see these in a lesson, this is for you to pause and stop whatever it is you're doing. And there's going to be something that you need to do, whether it is to review your work, whether it is to check in with your teacher, just to make sure you're on the right track and not moving forward in the wrong direction. So in this case, if we were doing this lesson, it says call your teacher over to review your work and to discuss what you've completed at this point. Once you've checked in with me for this lesson, I'll have you move on to the next set of tasks, in this case, starting with task 3, and you'll continue on with today's activity. When you get all the way to the end of your tasks and you complete them, you'll come to the submission section. This has a list of tasks that you had to complete throughout the lesson. It has a section where you can drag and drop X's and check marks as you see fit, showing whether you completed them or not, kind of as a way to help you keep track of your work. And then when you feel that all the tasks are done to the best of your ability, you'll click the submit mission button in order to access our turn-in form. If you don't know how a turn-in form works, or you need to understand how to find a shareable link, that's where the video comes in. Otherwise, when you get done submitting your work, if you notice we have our dinosaur here where you'll check in again with your teacher, where we can then review your work and talk about what happens next. So with our review, we first talked about all the different features on the title slide. We talked about our learning targets, how we should read the background information if we ever see it and complete the directions. We talked about help buttons, how they work along with the speaker notes. We talked about how they're numbered by tasks. We talked about our stop dinosaur here so that we can check in with our teacher. And we talked about how to submit our work. If there's anything in here you have questions about or you're unsure of, please reach out to me. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day.